morning, everybody. Welcome to our Super Saver launch. It's the end of the month, it's payday, hooray! And it's our Super Savers time. So we are here with a selection of some really great products at some amazing prices. So all the deals that we'll show you today are on offer until Sunday at midnight. I'm Kelly Singleton. I will be with you for the next hour. I'm with Jess. She's producing this morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
And it's her first. I am with Amy this
Good
morning.
morning.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Yeah.
Yes, I'm fine. I've got to I've got work with Stacey this week, and now I'm on here with you this week.
I know, it's nice, isn't it?
A little treat.
Not that there's a few people off.
Yeah, we're not everybody, but it seems us three are away on nice holidays.
Yeah, everyone else enjoy the sunshine. We'll do all the work here. But this is good fun, isn't it? We've got a great show lined up.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm excited to see some of your demos.
Non-Christmas.
I know, it's a treat, isn't it? And we're all like, we're coming towards the end of our Christmas now, aren't we? I would say, like...
I think I'll probably miss it.
we do. Once it's gone, we're like, oh no, there's no red, there's no green, there's no Christmas products. But yeah, so it's a non-Christmassy show, which is great. Well, actually, I have snuck a few tiny little Christmassy things in there. But yeah, so let's get on with it. So first, let's do our Win It Weekly. So this week we are giving away our colour block pads, our Christmas collection. So we've got the classic Christmas and we've got the frosted Christmas available in the matte and the adorable scorable silk as well. So there's 4 lucky winners. They're worth £31.96 and each pad contains 96 pages. So all you have to do is like, share and comment your answer to the following question. Roughly how many miles does Santa travel per second when delivering presents? Is it A, 1,800, is it B, 2,300 or is it C, 3,900? Me and Stacey guessed yesterday that it's surely got to be the most, the furthest.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. But then I did see a lot of answers for A coming in while I was on the show, so who knows? So stick around with us until Friday and we will announce those lucky winners. But let's get into some Super Saver deals. First up, we have got a selection of Moonstone combos. Now our Moonstone dies are so popular at the minute, so we thought, well, why don't we just put a little offer on our combos? So these are, if you've never seen our combo dies before, there's a selection of stamps and dies, so they're really practical. You've got everything you need in there, and what's really great about a combo die is you can mix and match with other ones in your stash. You don't have to use the stamps with these, you can create your own greetings and things like that. But usually they are £9.99 and we have cut the price down and they are £6 each. So yeah, these are the little Christmas ones I just snuck in because I thought, well, while we're Christmas crafting, why not? So,
I love all of these.
They're cute, they're good, aren't they? As well, I think if you are a beginner to die cutting or even on your card making journey, something like this, it's giving you all the tools there to just create a card really easily. So you can see each one just contains its large centerpiece die, so different words. These Christmas ones were joy, peace, and what was the first one? It was a little bauble design, and then we've got coordinating stamps that go with that. So you can just build up your sentiment on the front. So for example, this one's got at Christmas time, happiness, peace, the season of, wishing you, let there be, fill your heart, and there's an and sign there as well. So there's all different sorts of sentiments you can make with that.
These are perfect though, aren't they, the Christmas ones? Anyone who's watched over the last couple of weeks will know how quickly sentiments and the Christmas sentiments have been selling out.
Yeah.
Every time we've launched some, so to have these in this offer is perfect.
It's good, isn't it? And just while we're talking about selling out, do you know the Moonstone sleigh that we launched yesterday?
Go on.
If anybody wants it, we've got 20 left. That's it.
Oh my God.
That's it until I think Stacey's going to do a reorder. So if you want to get yours now and have guaranteed delivery, there's only 20 left.
They're so much fun. We love those.
So much fun, yeah. Really good. So just to continue with these are quite new as well, which is nice. We've got a lovely banner design there, and you can just add your little stamp into the little banner at the top. And then we've got some nice uplifting words. So this one's amazing. So with the stamps on the back, you can put hope your day is as amazing as you, or you are simply amazing, or you could do like a congratulations card, you did it, amazing. And so lots of different ways you can use that centerpiece die. This one is hooray, so perfect for birthdays or new job, or one of the stamps says best day ever, which is quite cute, isn't it? And so there's 16 on the website for you to choose from, which is amazing. Oh, look at this one here. Just like essentials, aren't they, to have in your stash, however you organise your die cutting. You can just pull these out, and it doesn't just have to be a Moonstone card. You can use these with any of your paper craft as well.
And you can see, looking at the examples on the fronts, that they're large sentiments, so they
Yeah.
won't be lost on the front of your card. They can just be the main focus of your card front.
Yeah, like look at the size of that congratulations. That's going to be a real big focus one. And then these last up ones, we've got thankful, family, and first Christmas, which is very cute. But let me just show you some cards with these before I move on. How adorable is that? Look at all the little gems in all the flowers. Super sweet. And then using that banner design as well, popping that stamp in the middle. Just a really simple idea, but that looks really effective, especially in all the colours. That's beautiful. Very fancy. I like these ones because they're quite uplifting, aren't they? Cheer you up.
They are, and I love the bright colours. We've got the yellows, the oranges, the blues. I like that one.
Love and hugs. And then we've got a nice colourful thanks, and then this one. And just using that die as well, if you cut it out, you can create that little drop shadow. So this one, we've got the gold just coming out underneath that black congratulations, but it just adds a real nice luxury touch. So that's our dies. They're on the website. There's 16 to choose from, just £6 each. But we've also got a fabulous selection of adhesives. So we've got our foam pads. We have got 4 different ones for you to choose from. We've got our strips, which are super easy to use. We use these all the time. So there's 16 strips in there. That's £8. We've got our large foam pad Megabyte. Again, this one's £8, and that includes 16 sheets. And we've got a mix of sizes in that one. 2mm depth as well. I know some of us are waiting for those 4mm ones to come in, but they are coming soon. But we've got these ones on offer today, and we've got the Megabyte here. So this one's £10. It includes 20 sheets. So there's a mix of 1 and 2mm deep foam pads in there, in several different sizes as well. And then we have got our little circles as well. So that's £8. So we know whenever we put these on offer, they fly out the door. We've made sure all the bundles have enough stock to keep you sorted with all your foam pad crafting, and as well, if you are doing any sort of die cutting crafting, you need your foam pads. A finger lift tape bundle here. We've got 10 rolls, 33 meters in total. I mean, I don't need to say anything else about this. We know it's so handy to have in our stash, isn't it?
And there's nothing worse than running out, is there, when you go to make something and you've run out, so always have
Oh yeah, I've not thought
hidden
about
stash.
that. Because here we have it all, don't we? So if we're just crafting away.
But we have it in the warehouse, don't we? But even by our desks, we have a cupboard with a kind of adhesive stash in there as well. I think those foam pads, that's kind of my weekly supply there by the looks of it.
I know. And then we have got our double-sided tape bundle as well. So that's £4.35. It contains 9 rolls, and we've got 3 different sizes in here as well. We've got 3mm, 6mm, and 9mm widths in here. Perfect. It should be £8.70, but it's £4.35, and you can grab any of these adhesive bundles at this price until Sunday at midnight. But Amy, let's come to you.
Okay, so we're going to start off with one of the Moonstone combo dies.
I'm excited.
We've got the Hooray. I think we had this card showing you the samples. But I'm just going to show you, before we do the card, that there's different ways of using it. So I thought we could do that as well.
Yeah, sure.
So it's helpful to see. So as you can see, you've got the word, but you've also got the outline, but it comes in 2 parts. So I'll show you how to use it in 2 different ways. So I'm just going to tape it down on here. So all you need to do is make sure that they're just joined at the corners there. So always make sure you tape these down so you know they're going to join. So we'll run that through first. I'm getting brave now, die cutting live. It's taken a few weeks.
Well, I didn't realise you'd not been doing it live.
I usually have it all pre-prepared, but I think it's nice for people to see, isn't it, how they cut.
Yeah, I think Stacey yesterday when she was doing her demos, she did a really from the very beginning to the end. And
yeah.
Lots of people really enjoyed it.
And I think that's what people want to see, isn't it? We want people to get the products and to use them. So if we can help by showing people, you know, how to use them.
Yeah.
So as you can see, although the die is in 2 parts, it's going to cut perfectly. I've not needed scissors to cut around it. The lines just join up and it will cut like that. The other way of doing it, which is what we're going to do on the card, I've got a 6x6 card blank, and we're just going to use the top part of it. So like I said, make sure you tape it down on both sides. So we're just going to tape just the top half, and then we'll run that through. But these are a bargain, aren't they, for £6? Like you said, with this one, it's hooray, but then it's your birthday, new job, your parents, which is a lovely one, isn't it? Best day ever. So happy for you. So it might be an engagement.
Oh, yeah.
Just so many different options with one die. And I think that's what I like with a die, that when you buy it, you want it to do a number of different things, not just one thing. So we're just going to take the tape off. It's sticky, but it's fine because we're going to cut this part off. So we'll just cut that there. And then all we need to do is get your scissors and cut along. So you're joining up that line there and you cut it away. And then you take that line to there, and then you just cut down the fold of your card. Move that little part there.
Oh, this is going to look cute.
And there you can see, I'm trying to find something that's, there we go. So you can see then how it's cut into just to the top of your card. So what I've done, I've gone ahead, I did do some of it, and cut it into the card. And then for the paper, I've used the Duo Design paper pad. And I think these dies are perfect with your pattern papers.
Yeah.
You don't necessarily need an image on there. So this is a Hidden Galaxies and Starry Nights. So we've just matte and layered this onto some gold mirror.
Oh, Michelle in the comments says she is multitasking, watching diving on the telly and Hunky Dory on the tablet.
She's doing what, sorry?
She's multitasking. She's watching the Olympics on the telly and us on the tablet. Nice.
Good idea.
Have you watched any of the Olympics?
I've watched quite a lot of it, actually. I do really enjoy it. I watched the opening ceremony.
Yeah, I didn't catch that. But
Parts of that were... But the weather was atrocious.
Oh, was it?
It was horrendous weather. So they did really well. But yeah, I've been watching the swimming and yeah. Do you watch it?
I've been watching some of the gymnastics.
Yeah.
I like the gymnastics, but then I didn't watch any yesterday.
It's just the dedication, isn't it? You think they work, you know, for 4 years, isn't it?
Yeah.
For those few moments. So then we've just matte and layered a panel to go on the front so you can see how the card's coming together. And then what I've done, I've cut the background like we did earlier out of the gold mirror, and then just the hooray, I've just used the adorable scoreable cardstock.
Yeah.
And then we're just going to attach that onto the front there. What you could also do, like on some of the cards, is just, I think we'll do that actually, drop it down a bit just so you've got that drop shadow. So we'll get the foam pads. But definitely stock up on your foam pads while they're on offer.
Yes, it's best to get them, isn't it, when we've got the bundles on offer.
I would say definitely all of them, but I like the strips and the largest ones, and then you can cut them down as well. So we're just going to put this on to here, and like I say, I think we'll do that drop shadow just so we can see, because we've got the white of the border of the card as well.
Oh, that looks
just
nice.
all comes together. And then I've just stamped the "Hooray, It's Your Birthday" and matted that onto some gold mirrors. So again, we'll use the foam pads. So a lot of them, the die cut sentiments, you can use them on your own, can't you? You wouldn't have to put,
Yeah.
you could just leave it as "Hooray." I thought, I say, because we're not doing Christmas today, we'll make a nice birthday card.
I know, because have you started and all we've done so far is Christmas?
Yes. I think I started the day Christmas launched, yeah. So, I mean, I do love it. We've had so many amazing launches, haven't we, over the last few weeks. And then what I've taken is the delightful die cuts, just the birthday celebration ones. We're just going to pick a few bits out of here, just to... But I love products like this because it just makes you think outside the box, doesn't it? What other items in your craft stash could you use for them? So I think we'll have the birthday cake on there. And again, we'll use the pads for this.
I think when you started, Amy, it was our Hunky Dory Fest.
Oh yes, it was.
And I remember thinking, we'd had a few people on annual leave. It's one of those things we all think of an amazing idea. I was like, yeah, that's going to be so good. And then when the time came and it was so busy, and I was like, oh no, Jess, you was on holiday, weren't you, when we was doing the extra shows? I kept thinking, I need to go and say hi to Amy, but I'm so busy. I'm so busy this week. But you're thinking, gosh, everyone on the marketing team are miserable.
No, the Hunky Dory Fest, it was 2 shows a day, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So I did actually do a demo on my very first day here.
Did you?
Yes. Yes, I did. Yeah.
Anne-Marie, by any chance?
Yeah. She texted me the night before. She's like, "You wouldn't mind doing a demo, would you, on your first day?" No, not at all.
Well, nothing like getting straight to it.
Well, you know. So then what I've done with these two, I've layered them up with one foam pad. So because I want this raised above them, I'm just going to use 2. So I know we talked, didn't we, about the 4mm foam pads we haven't got yet, but you can always just layer yours up that you've got. And then we're just going to put this in the centre. So you can see it doesn't take much time at all, but I think there's such a statement on your cards.
Yeah, it's good. And I think what's really nice about that as well is with our die cut, delightful die cut pads, we've not had them out for a little while, but it's always nice to see what other people do with them and how you build up.
Oh, I absolutely love them. Yeah, I've used the Christmas ones so much, which is why I thought, let's get the birthday ones out.
I love it, thank you. So that's our first demo of the day, using those amazing combo dies. So let's go on and show you what else is in our Super Saver deals this week. So we've got our paint drop posies, stamps and masks. So we've not got amazing stock on the stamps, on one of the stamps, but you can see how beautiful these are. So they are A5 in size, should be $11.99 and they are now £7. So just look at that gorgeous flowers there. So you can see there's a mix of like silhouette style and a bigger style that you can colour in if you wish. And then we have got, so I'll show it you with them together. Is this our, this one. So they're designed to work with the mask. So what you would do is you mask your background first, and we've got little instructions on the back so that can talk you through it. And then with that shape that's created, you can then use your centerpiece stamp and then stamp in there. And you've got a lovely inky background and then a stamp and centerpiece that you can colour in. So it's really great that they work together. And the masks are just £4 each. I mean, you can also do whatever you want with the masks. You can like tape up areas and not use it all. I'll show you these two together as well. So we've got this beautiful stamp here. This is another one of the paint drop poses. And just look at those flowers. I like these little bits of embellishments around there as well. And we've got some sentiments on there. So we've got congratulations, just because, and then we've got the really nice mask behind. But look, it's almost like hundreds and thousands of sprinkles sort of effect. If you didn't want to just use it with the mask, you could tape over that and just create a little background anyway for any of your cards. But that works perfectly together. And then our last one is our Peony Wishes. Look at this. Beautiful. They're so large as well. And all the detail is already on that stamp, so you're not going to have to go in and do loads of shading if you're not confident in doing that. Like, the detail is on that stamp. And birthday wishes to someone special is the sentiment on there, and then here is the mask. Nice little like polka dot style there. So you can get really creative with these, and the cards are absolutely beautiful. Look at these. Oh, is it? Thank you. How nice is that? But look at the little ombre effect you can create with that mask. So all the masks are £4 each, and each of the 3 stamps are £7, down from £11.99. Amazing in black and white. I think that looks so good. It really makes those flowers pop. And then birthday wishes here. We're just using those flowers in the corner. Adding a bit of gold shimmer card to this one, which is lovely. They're so pretty. And then if you want to get even more creative, get your embossing powders out, you can do. And then another one. So you can see with the mask, you can go over with it, your inks just quite lightly and create a subtle background, or you can put a little bit more pressure and create darker backgrounds. You can use it with black, like imagine a black polka dot background will be quite nice. There's so many things you can do, and we will have a gallery on the website with more card examples using those stamps and masks. But yeah, there's not amazing stocks on some of them, so if you want them, make sure you grab yours quite quickly. And next up is our brush markers. So this is our ultimate collection. So it's down from £69 to £34.98. So you're going to get a handy book as well. So it's Crafting Handbook Volume 6. So it's half price, and you get 48 brush pens, and you get the book. So I don't think. Yeah, so let me just sneakily. Blue Lagoon, Heavenly Sunset, Berry Burst, and Forest Walk. So you get these 4 sets here, which is amazing. Amazing for the price anyway. So £34.98 for that. And let me just ever so quickly, I mean, if you are a collector of our handbooks anyway, these are perfect just to add to your stash. It's got tips all the way from being a beginner to more of a advanced brush marker crafter. But look at some of the cards. And we've got all the details you need step by step. So we've got like keys of all the colour of the pens that you need to use to create the cards. So that's £34.98 for that bundle. And then we've got some more. We've got our fabulous spray bottles, so £3.99 for 2 of them. They come in handy for so many uses. You can put our...
I looked everywhere for one of those yesterday.
Did you?
Yeah, because I was using the Glimmer Mist.
Yeah.
So what I did is sprayed the Glimmer Mist onto my glass mat and then just spritzed it with water just to kind of dilute them a bit, and then press the paper onto the glass mat.
Oh yeah, and you can put like the mica powders in there as well,
Yes,
can't
yeah.
you? And spray away, or even if you're just wanting to add a little bit of water to your backgrounds, a few little like watercolour splashes, they're really handy. So there's 2 bottles there for £3.99, and then we've got our finger daubers. So these are £16.99 now. They should be £19.99, but look how many you get there. So if you've got our ink pads at home, super easy just to have like one for each colour, really, isn't it? Oh, we've got
Like this?
Yes, just like this. So then you don't have to, like if you don't have the little Velcro bits on the bottom, you've got your finger daubers here. So there's 40 in this pack for £16.99. That's an amazing price, and it just gives you that little bit extra for precision and blending your ink, and it comes in this storage case. And I know we all love storage, don't we, and keeping everything tidy.
Oh,
Ish.
Organisation, yeah.
So let's come to you for a demo.
Okay, so we're going to use the stamps and the masks that we talked about. So I'm using the geranium bouquet for this one. I've not used these before, so I don't want people to think, oh, I won't be able to do that. This was new to me this morning. Okay, so we'll go with it. So we're also going to use these, which are just brilliant. Like you said, if you've got a smaller area or want it to be more precise with what you're doing. So the ink pad I'm using for this is the blush. So we'll take a new one. So we're just going to put ink onto it so you can see how it puts the ink on. And we're just going to run along these lines. Like we said, I've used the blush because I do want it to be quite a subtle background, because I'm going to stamp in the black the flower outline. So it's just, I think all the examples you showed with the black and on them look really good, didn't they, with the black cardstock and the black ink.
Yeah, they were my favourite. Just, I don't know, they look really contemporary, don't they, with black?
They're just lovely, aren't they? And these, you could combine these as well with the Moonstone combos as well. So if you die cut your sentiments, you could run them across the page as well. So you can see we just add in, and then you've got this panel here, which is where you're going to be able to stamp out your image. So we'll just, as I put more ink nearer the centre there. And I always make sure I tape down my masks as well when I'm inking, because you don't want them to be moving around. There we go.
Is it nice now you're in the office to be building up your office craft stash, and then you've got your home craft stash?
Yes. Both are getting larger by the day. Yeah, when we talk about organisation, it could do with it, I think. So you can see it just highlights the background, doesn't it? And just, you don't really want pattern paper with it, because maybe sometimes that's too busy when you're using stamps. So this is going to be perfect. So we're going to take the largest. And I would, if you've got one, use stamping press for this.
Yeah.
If you've done the background, you don't want to then it not to stamp perfectly if you've done it. So then what we do, we've got that there, and we just lay in the die, the stamp, sorry, over the top, so you'll be able to see where you need to lay it. There we go. And then just pick it up, and then we'll link it. And then I'm using the Memento ink for this one. So I'll show you how we're going to colour this one with the stamps in the set, but obviously you could just use your brush markers as well that we've just had on.
Oh yeah.
If you do prefer your colouring. I think with me it depends how much time I've got. If I've got lots of time, I'm happy to sit and colour it.
Yeah.
Then you can see with the stamping platform, you can just go back in and redo the parts you need to do.
Oh, I forgot to mention as well with the finger daubers, they are back in stock, so we've not had them for a while. So they've only
No, I
just
think
been-
when I've only had mine a week or so. I think
Yeah.
when I started, they weren't in stock. So you can see now how we've got that gorgeous stamped image. I love these.
They're nice, aren't they? I like the silhouette ones.
Yeah. So then we've got the stamps then, so that you don't need to colour them in. So I've just got a range of my Prism ink pads. So this one is your pink petal. And they line up perfectly. So all you need to do is just go around and just see where the line is, and then you'll be able to just press it down. So I'm just using a stamping block for this one, but you can see how easy it is to
Yeah.
colour them in. I think if you're batch making, if you're selling your cards, these are going to be perfect. So, and then we'll take the next one and we'll do Vintage Rose. So this is Vintage Rose I'm using. So the lovely thing about stamps is the cards can look so different because you're using different colour ink pads.
Mm-hmm.
So all you need to do is just move it round until you get the right part. Is that? Yeah, that's it. And then just line it up. I'm glad we haven't got an overhead camera. Oh, we haven't. I was thinking I'll be alright from the front. But you can see how easily, and I think sometimes it doesn't matter if you over the line slightly. I think that gives it
Yeah.
another look as well, doesn't it? Where's the next one? Up here.
Yeah, I think it just gives it that sort of watercolour style,
Yeah.
doesn't it?
I mean, if you are worried about not getting in the lines, you could, purposely do it as well. So then this one is going to do the last few here. So just, and you can see the black outline just sits within the stamp as you're stamping them.
And it's just so clever how these have been designed.
It's perfect, isn't it? And you can see this one here is exactly the same shape as this one up here.
Yeah.
It's all been carefully drawn out. So again, but I think it's nice to do it from start to finish, just so that people can see the process, isn't it, and to see how they're done. And then we're going back in with the pink petal again. And we'll just turn it round because we're going to do these ones.
It's nice, that pink colour.
It's gorgeous, isn't
Yeah.
it? So this one is the pink petal. But you could use your purples, couldn't you? Your oranges and your yellows. I mean, I know we've talked about not doing Christmas, but you could do it in your reds as well, couldn't you? And make it,
Oh, yeah.
or your
really.
whites, and do it more festive.
Yeah, Stacey used a daffodil dye yesterday and turned that into a poinsettia.
Oh, did she?
Yeah.
Yeah. So again, it's having a look and seeing what you've got. So then lastly, you even get the leaves as well. I haven't got any wipes in here, never mind.
You need some wipes?
Oh, don't worry, I'll just... So for these ones, I'm using the leafy green. Turn that around. I might have to get the rest of these now, the other sets.
Yeah,
That
they're
just looks
lovely.
so good. And then,
I'm sure I saw a comment as well that said you wouldn't think to stamp the black first and add the colour, but it totally works that way because then you can see where you're about to add the colour.
yeah, and that's what we said, wasn't it, about doing the mask first, and then, and there you go, you've got your gorgeous coloured image. So then what we're going to do, in the set as well, you get just a note. So we're going to put that up there. And then there's another one. Should we put it on? Yeah. That says to say hello. We're just going to add that on as well.
Oh, how cute does that look in the little lines?
Just making sure my fingers are clean. And then as I say, we're just going to mass and layer it onto the black cardstock it just brings out the stamped image. Careful not to touch it too much. And then we're going to use a 8x6. It's a 10th fold card. So sometimes it's nice, isn't it, just to send a card, just to say hello. Maybe if someone's been a bit under the weather or you haven't seen them for a while.
Yeah.
And then just a note, and then we're just going to add that on with our foam pads. Put those on there. And we'll put that. So we don't want to cover up too much of the image. But there you go. And that was, other than cutting the cardstock, that was start to finish, wasn't it?
Yeah.
The masking of the background, which you can just see.
Yeah, so that, considering like we've added all like the colour, it didn't take that long really
No.
at all.
So
Yeah.
it's a quicker option if you haven't got time or prefer you don't like colouring.
Oh, love it. Thank you. Comments were already coming in saying how beautiful that was. Another gorgeous card, Amy.
Ah, thank you.
So now let's get on to the final step of the show and let's recap that Win It Weekly question. So 4 lucky winners this week, we'll announce them on Friday, and all you have to do is like, share and comment your answer to the following question. Roughly how many miles does Santa travel per second when delivering presents? Is it A, 1,800, is it B, 2,300, or is it C, 3,900? Get your messages in and we will announce winners on Friday. So let's have a look at some more goodies. We have got gemstones, any 3 for 2. Amazing. These are just, well, we use them all the time, don't we? Pop these into your baskets. They are any of our £2.99 ones, so any 3 for 2, so you can pick whatever colours you want. We've got these lovely roses here. We've got some gold and silver studs, which they looked really great on a demo yesterday. I think sometimes we forget we've got the gold and silver studs, but they do work so perfectly. And we've got like shimmery versions of our gemstones in all the colours you can imagine. We've got the colours of the rainbow. Our favourite, everyone's favourite, these ones.
They are, and that's because you can use your craft markers to colour them as well.
Can you?
So the other week I wanted red ones, and we're like, we haven't got it. Like I thought we
Yeah.
haven't got any, and somebody went, just colour them.
Well,
Yeah.
I never knew that.
So just use your craft markers and colour over them.
Oh, that's ace. Pinks and greens, and of course we've got those pearly ones as well, which look great on wedding cards, just anything like that. The silver and the golds there, and these pinks, and of course it also includes our gemstone rolls. So these are really great for any sort of home deco projects, if you're decorating any sort of picture frames or anything like that, or if you want a really nice sparkly border on your cards. So the £2.99, and you're going to get any 3 for 2 on our range of gemstone sparkles. And we've got another back in stock. Our teeny tiny Dober sticks, the cutest little things in the world. £2.99 each, but because they are back in stock, we put them back on the offer for 2 packs for £5. So these are really great to have in your stash. And then another back in stock, we must have had a delivery, are tag punches as well. So these are all £17.99, and we've got 3 to choose from. We've got our straight edge, our fancy edge, and our banner punch. So if you've never had one of these before, we've got sizes down here, so you can create 3 different size punches here, and it will tell you on the top, there's the examples there and the sizes, so you know what size to cut your card before putting it in and creating that punch. So it's a 1.5 inch, 2.5 inch, or 2 inch and 2.5 inch size. Here's our fancy edge one as well. So the saving on these is just great. £11.99 for these, and they're a sturdy piece of kit. Like, these are going to last you absolutely ages. They're going to be in your craft kit for years. And here we've got the banner punch as well. So I like this one. It makes cute. You can make a cute little bunting on the side of your card. You could make bigger projects with this. Tags for presents. So they come in handy for all sorts, especially if you're Christmas crafting and you want to create some gift tags for any of your bags, gift tags for any of your boxes as well. So really handy thing. So like I said earlier in the show, our Super Savers is on till Sunday at midnight. So make sure you get ahead, have a look on the website, check out those Moonstone combos. There's 16 to choose from. Stock up on those foam pads while you can, while they're at that great price. But Amy, sorry, we're straight back to you.
That's all right. So this time we're going to use one of the punches. This is the fancy edge tag punch, and we're going to make a little gift box with it.
Oh, how sweet.
Just a different idea. So I'm going with the widest one, so 2.5 inches wide, and then the length is 5.5 on both. So then all you need to do is just feed them in, press down, and there you've got your gorgeous tag ready to go.
I mean, you could batch make some of these, couldn't you? Even if you've been crafting during the day and you keep all your scraps. Yeah, it'd be a good idea to like batch
and just have a box of them ready to go.
Yeah.
So there you go. So we've already got our 2 tags. You can see, if I put it on there, you'll be able to see the top. So this paper is the Adorable Scorable designer card pack, the Cool Winter. So it was part of the Christmas one, but without being festive. So then what we're going to do, we're going to make the inside for the box.
Oh, Colleen has asked, I think, I can't find the original comment. Will we ever get tent fold inserts? Well, I'm not sure, but you can use our trim me pads.
Yes, you can do.
You?
Yeah,
they
would
work
be
perfectly.
perfect. So we're just going to cut this piece to 7.5 by 7.5. Yeah, I tend to always go to tent fold cards. I'm not sure why. I think I just like the look of how they stand. So then we're going to score this one at 2.5 and 5. And then we're going to rotate it 90 degrees, and then again score at 2.5 and 5.
Nikki has asked on Facebook, what's the best glue to use with the sleigh die? So Stacey said yesterday, any sort of wet glue, so it just gives you that room to wiggle the sleigh into place before it officially dries.
Did Stacey use the construction glue with hers yesterday?
She was going to, but because she didn't want to wait for it to dry while we were live, she just used the tape, but she said do not do this at home.
Okay. Yeah. So we're just going to cut around each of these, and then what I'm going to do is just cut the corners. And then what we're going to do is make the box so it all folds in. So we're just going to have to cut some more of these off. But again, with these tag punches, just have a play around, isn't it? If you've got maybe old cards that you want to reuse, you could perhaps sort of punch the image out the front of that. You could do that as well.
Yeah, I forgot a lot of people reuse like bits of old cards.
Yes, they do. Yeah, so you could do that and create new ones. So we're just making a cube just to attach to the centre. So if I was doing it to gift as a present, I would use your high tack tape, but just for time and ease, we'll use the tape runners. So what I'm doing it so that the pattern is on the inside, and you'll see why in a minute.
I did have a little panic then.
Did you?
Thought, oh no, I didn't want to say.
You should have done. There's not always, you know, I'm not always doing it the right way. But when I was thinking about this, I thought, I'll do that. And then I thought, no, actually, this is going to work better if we do it this way. So we're just making our box up. So you could put chocolates in here, couldn't you? A small candle, maybe. If you're doing gifts for teachers.
Yeah, that'd be really sweet.
So there you've got your box. So then what we're going to do is attach the tags, because what I wanted you to be able to, when you open it, to see it inside.
Oh, yeah.
So we're going to attach those to the front. Again, like I say, if I was doing it, use your construction glue or your red liner tape. And put that in there. And these are really quick to make, aren't they? You could again batch make these. So then we've got the box like that. So I've just cut 2 pieces, and we're just going to cover the sides that we can't see. So when you're making your boxes, have a think about whether to do them sort of inside out almost.
Mm-hmm.
So your pattern, because if the sides of your box you're not going to see, but you are going to see the inside when you take the gift out. Then we're just going to put those onto the side there. So you can see then all around you've got the butterfly pattern as well. So then I've just taken some ribbon. I'm just going to thread this through. I think as well you could also hang these on the tree, couldn't you, as well?
Yeah,
You've got something quite lightweight, or
little gold coins in or something.
oh,
like
nice,
that.
or an advent,
Yeah.
an advent make. So we're just going to tie a bow in the top. Go and then cut those off there. But then what I've also done, I've just fussy cut one of the butterflies, so you can just add that to the top as well.
Oh, that's
Just-
really sweet.
I do like fussy cutting.
Do you?
Yeah,
Find it relaxing.
yeah. So if I see something like this paper, I'm like, oh, they need
Yeah.
fussy cutting, yeah.
Those butterflies are coming out.
Yeah, they're flying away. And there you go. So you've just got the little 3D butterfly there. And then I think there's quite a bit of room in there, isn't there, to put something in. If you're putting something heavier, just maybe put another piece of card on the bottom just to reinforce the base.
Yeah.
But again, so you can use them for your gift boxes. It would look nice if you cut that out of just white cardstock and then stamp part of the flower stamp that we had earlier on. And put ribbon on it and put that on the front of the card as well.
I think it's really nice seeing different sorts of projects like that, because we were speaking yesterday about even though like to look at it's quite small, it's amazing what you can fit in something like that. You could put a bath bomb, you could put some nice little hand creams, you could put little chocolates or nail varnishes. It's such a sweet little idea,
Yeah,
isn't it?
and it doesn't need to be anything expensive, doesn't it? But it looks expensive, and then you could wrap that in some cellophane with another bow, and then maybe use the 1.5, the 1.5 width to do another tag for the gift as well.
Yeah.
So the gift box is made from the tags, and then you've got another tag on it as well.
Lovely. Well, if we do Secret Santa this year, hopefully you can get me. And
We'll know, wouldn't we? Who?
Yeah, we would.
Who's made it for people?
And plus, nobody can keep a secret in the office, so we'd all know.
Not so Secret Santa.
Yeah. So thank you so much. I've enjoyed my first show with you.
Thank you too.
And everything's gone smoothly. We've not done anything
We've not
crazy.
finished yet. Come on.
I know, we've still got a little bit left. But yeah, so that was lovely. So thank you. Comments again. Loving these projects, and Fiona said I am thinking an advent bundle with them and popping the little gifts inside. A fabulous idea. Yes, thank you so much. So Amy is at Hobby Maker tomorrow.
I am.
Week this week. You are there at 2 and 8 o'clock with our festive decadence, which is the most elegant collection yet.
It is.
Oh, it's beautiful.
I think whatever I wear tomorrow, I'm going to feel underdressed with this collection.
Oh, you need to go in the same sort of style.
I mean, I was thinking sequins at one point, and then I thought, is that too much?
No, it's not too much. And then 4 p.m, our foiled edge card blanks are back in stock on Hobby Maker at 4. So then tomorrow it's Natalie and Stacey here, and we have got a brand new mini project book, so make sure you catch that. But thank you so much for tuning in with us today, and we'll be back tomorrow. Goodbye.